Seems like it wasn't clean in quite some time. What a nice cellar. Hey, Red.
This swill is disgusting. The folks in Hunter's Edge make the best whiskey in Rivellon.
Very important information. Can steal some food here. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. Let's see. Yeah, it is a bit.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Oh, well. Imagine you had underpants that would talk. I think I would never wear them. Yeah. We are very righteous.
Folks say it was Esmeralda who killed Councillor Jake, but I didn't see her here the night of the murder. Then again, she might have just gotten a new pair of shoes.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
Didn't we find a key? Thought it was for that. But we definitely picked it up. Oh, I think shooting it open takes too long. Madora, use your sword. This is a very stealthy mission. Suddenly screaming. Alright. Okay. See if here's anything interesting. Alright, yeah, with the identifying we still have to wait. There was a new cap. Okay. So Madora. What? Even she can't move this chest? Interesting. Alright.
Careful now. Something toxic poison through my veins!
Oops. Oh well. Rip. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I don't know. I will try to use the quick save, but I don't think it will be enough time. But if not, we have the autosave.
My life is ebbing away.
Perfectly quick save before dying. Oh well. Then we have to break open the chest once again. But maybe let's just do this part first. So. The sad part is, if I would say that never happens to me, that would be a lie. Okay.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Ah, there's a pressure plate. Can you... I can't walk around it. Maybe I'll just put something on it. Why is everything so heavy? It's an empty washing tub. Slowly but surely. Maybe I also need just something to teleport. I don't know. Great. Why is the path blocked? Am I standing in the way? Ha. Maybe it just triggers when you step on it and then get away from it. Ooh, charming arrow. Ah, I think maybe the key here is for that chest.
If
Yeah,
only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and
it is. And everything we have to identify first. Alright. Let's take the ham. It's quite a big wheel of cheese. How heavy are you? What was that noise? There again. Weird. Not sure if it's something from the fire. Alright. Then let's go up again. Try not to die. Speaking of. Okay, so yeah, sounds like we should go to Captain Aureus next. To get the permission to even enter. Huh? What? Ah, I think I just skipped venturing. Madora, watch out! I smell the fierce stench of frightened Source Goblin. Scarlett, actually I think that's only roast pig. Madora, ah yes of course. This time.
I'm overheating here!
You're just walking past the fire. Alright.
Great. Poultry.
Step aside! Step aside! Ah! This maniac's gonna turn me into a meat pie! Ah!
Do you think he's a friend of the Revolution Rooster?
Chicken, viens chez papa.
I mean, at least he also speaks French.
A chicken head.
Huh? Okay.
Greetings, these stores
Pardon him?
Why doesn't its pretty voice? Pardon him? What a silly notion. Such a lovely day calls for a nicely cooked chicken. I mean, because we are half inside and half outside.
Look at that cute.
Look at the cute little beak. Can you really condemn the face for the cleaver?
Greetings, these stores are for our Legion troops.
If this chicken belongs to the chef, setting it free would be the equivalent of theft.
I'm not sure when the last time was I played so much rock, paper, scissors. Quite some years, I guess. Even more chickens outside.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving
Yay.
7.
We'll do as I say.
Yippee-ki-yay! I'm free! I'm free! So long, suckers!
Be a bit more thankful.
Why did you let my chicken escape?
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go in there.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
That's it, troops.
Any real
Train up
damage?
while
Are
you
you
can.
joking? I've
The
been
next
mauled. I'll be
orcish
disfigured
strike
for
could
life.
land at any moment.
Ah, come on with the
Do we have a
dramatics. It's
human
not as
picture?
bad as all that.
Sorry,
The ice blue eyes narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws, held at the ready.
I mean, you no harm, stranger. I only wonder who you are. What's your name?
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose relaxes. She clears her throat. I am Bairdotr. I have not come here to find trouble with the Screech woman. She only startled me.
Screech woman.
And you are a source hunter. I have heard many tales of your order. Your history is long and honorable.
How exactly did you end up in a cage?
This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose. But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur from her chest if she could see how they keep me.
What? Yeah, she seems to be quite feral. And Bairdotr is like the daughter of a bear? Hi, Screech woman.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Quite the curious situation you've got here, to put it mildly. The woman in this cage under arrest.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she
Oh.
did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another Legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
So, what exactly are you planning with this, well, sure, stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
If that's where she's from, why not?
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Yeah, we got our second companion. And, well, it's actually the other companion I took in my first playthrough, so both Madora and Bairdotr were our companions. So, they both will have to stay behind.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Again!
Why is that not voiced? There's little in our world more variable than the minds of men. It's a source of great beauty and much despair, and all of it uniquely human.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir.
Uniquely human? I wouldn't go so far. The savagery of humans is no better than that of the basest beast.
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I'm glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold. Perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
She's a really nice companion too.
Nuts! That was sloppier than Cyseal's.
Alright. Oh, yeah. I love it that almost every house so far we visited had both a cellar we could enter and an upper level. So much to explore, so little fights so far. That's what makes me wonder a bit how Madora and Bairdotr have so much more XP. Or, well, at least the next level. Like, how should we get to level 3 so far? Captain Arius.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear?
You seem like a very charming specimen. Do you want to tell me something more about yourself?
I'm Captain Arius, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Cyseal. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into drivelling hordes of their own misshapen number.
Nice, man. So I'm here to mainly discuss Jake's murder with you.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
You're sending mixed signals. Do you want to know or not?
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
So, in regards to Jake's wife, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Nah, when would source hunters or magisters ever do something not nice or righteous to sorcerers? Absurd. For some additional questions.
If you must.
I do, and just be to annoy you, maybe. So, your main problem are the undead.
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
Dare I ask how you are enjoying Cyseal so far?
How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Cyseal stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day the wind disperses the stench of decomposing corpses. I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Cyseal.
He doesn't really seem to be the guy to enjoy anything. Yeah, so, want to tell me something more about the Legion?
We are the pride of Rivellon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
So, what exactly are the orcs doing on the beach, in your opinion?
I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
I mean, you don't seem to be the greatest fan of Ahu, but he says something about there might be a sect working on Cyseal. Your stance?
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. You'll be seeing flying carpets next.
Okay. Anything we want to steal? Yes. Hi. Oops, I'm a detective. I'm intrigued. I want to read that. Oops, I'm a detective. Solving crime for the intellectually disadvantaged. By Wizard Scarlett. Step 1. Inspect the body. Step 2. Investigate the crime scene and collect evidence. Step 3. Interrogate suspects. I kind of feel like that's an insult to me, the player. Oh, we can read his diary. I don't know if I want that. That was a lie. Cyseal, day 1. Troops settling in. Sufficient rations, sufficient equipment. Should be a quick enough job to rout these blasted skeletons. Saw a large papillion Macaon specimen perched on the trunk of a tree near the barracks. Cyseal, day 2. Baloria frozen. Okay. Spotted upon my window this morning. Very satisfactory. Undead, rather more vicious than previously believed. Source unknown. Cyseal, day 3. Borders completely secured. Ahu, a mad fool, assures me he's working on some other magnificent invention to stay the tide of the undead. I rely on swords, not magic. No sightings today. Shame. Cyseal, day 4. Undead encroaching worsening, but hard to remain upset with Caraxus Brutus Natalensis perched on a wood post outside one's door. Lovely girl. Sporting like a cheetah's, but twice as striking against her titanian wing. Are they animals? What kind of animals are they? Cyseal, day 5. Undead seem to be of several types, similar to those in any organized army. Rangers, mages, clovers, executioners. With that I could take wing and fly away like one of my darlings. Now some birds, I guess. Okay. Let's go up first. Oh, evidence chest. I expected more. Ah, there's Ahu. And some machine. look around first. Could just pick up lots of... oh. Could steal lots of potion bottles. But besides that... ooh, a magical unlock scroll. That sounds nice. Alright.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
We're still broke. But, as I said, you can see portraits are worth so much money. So now we can afford stuff. Alright, so just quick look. Yeah, I think Blessing might be interesting for either Roderick or Scarlett. Boulder Bash, Scarlett knows. Yourself or another target magical armor. Oh, we can't learn that, but it's interesting if we can afford it. Oil. Yeah, Petrifying Touch sounds interesting, but level 6 is not that much in reach, so not looking at those. Alright, so just 2 Earth skills. I was just thinking about what Fire skill Scarlett knows, but I think it's just Flare. So burn my eyes. Firefly is fun. You send basically, well, a firefly away and it creates fire surfaces. So take that. Level 6, level 6, level 3, Avatar Fire. That sounds nice. See, it's getting pricey. Too pricey. Flare, Fireball. Fireball is also level 6. Okay, I don't think we can afford that. Maybe not taking the Resurrect Scrolls. Or setting something. Let's see what's valuable. I mean, we took the shell, right? Okay, we just leave the Resurrect Scrolls for the time being behind. Okay. How about maybe you tell me a bit more about yourself, Ahu?
But certainly. What would you like to know?
Who, or if I may ask, rather, what exactly are you?
Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Cyseal. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear.
That's a very noble goal.
To my great regret, none of them purr as yet.
I'm expecting to hear a lot of more cat jokes from him. Or puns. Well, isn't it kind of dangerous to polymorph like you do? What if you get, like, stuck in another form?
Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know. and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar.
Can you tell me a bit more about this whole turning into a cat thing?
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on side, but of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs.
The same dialogue we could re-experience.
Let's just say
I found the second teleporter pyramid in Lady
way to
Cecilia's
enjoy
bathroom.
the best
Didn't
of
peg
two
you for
worlds.
peeping Tomcat.
What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine, the mayor's cat.
In the bathhouse.
What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, the grace of a leopard, and the manners of a lady all rolled into one. A perfect puss, if ever there was one. And what might those be?
How did you design those magical ballistae of yours?
Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista, add a 100% legally obtained self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it, and Bobcat's your uncle.
Aha. The 100% legally obtained part. Okay, yeah, I think the rest we already asked. Yeah. See what's down here. Ah, prison. Hey, Red, stay here.
Do you hear that clinking? I think someone's got keys in their pocket.
You see, it's the game. The game wants me to steal. It's not me. Yeah, okay, we have to go back here to once we got our rogue. Steal keys. Alright.